What's happening, guys? So today it's pickups time. I actually recorded a video well over a week ago and accidentally deleted it because I'm a fucking dumbass out of my photo reel. So in that, it actually had CEX roulettes that didn't happen, basically, because obviously I deleted it. So I'll explain as I go anyway, bits and pieces. But today there's no CEX roulette, but I do have stuff from CEX, but I've already seen it. So unless I'm gonna go like, when I pull it out, it's just gonna be a normal, here's what I got, here's what I paid for it type video. Anyway, got some well good stuff today, you know. In the background, some of you will know what it is automatically anyway, and some of you may not. I'll come back to it. I'll come back to that in a minute. But first of all, we have a gaudy looking Mario. This is one of those like recent-ish Marios. This is from 2012. It's official Nintendo. Just says Super Mario on the back. Yeah, it's got a cap. Basically, he was my mum's and she let me have him. That's it. So I paid nothing for him, got him, etc, etc. Now then, what else do we have? We've got some Sega Saturn goodness. Sega Saturn goodness. We've got a bit of a variation today in actual fact. Not just Sega Saturn, I mean like other consoles as well. So we have Daytona USA. This is complete. This I ordered from CEX. I opened it on camera, you know, like, it's in really good condition. It's not amazing condition, apart from that little bit there, which I'm not too fussed about. I just kind of like a bit like, I just keep it. Now I messaged James, Retro and Import Gamer, because he's like a wealth of knowledge when it comes to Sega Saturn stuff. And from being a new collector to Sega Saturn, I decided to message him and I said, I actually ordered the CCE version, the Championship Circuit Edition, whatever it's called. Which one's better? Because they're both exactly the same price, but CEX have sent me this one. I ordered the other one and sent me this one. And he's basically told me that, long story short, this one graphically isn't as good as the newer one, but the controls are much better with this one. With the newer one, the graphics are a lot better, but the controllers are shitter. It's like a renowned thing, which I googled it anyway at the same time as messaging him, and it's what pretty much everybody says. So I was like, okay. I thought, well, whatever, it's £10 for the sake of going back and everything else. Just like, whatever, I'll just keep it, it's fine. It's £10. So there we go, it's complete, the disc is fine, the manual's fine, blah 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 blah. There we go. We then have something that has taken honestly so long to get hold of, and this was from, I ordered this within days of my Bubble Bobble video. That's how long ago it was, and it was on my list, and I've not seen it come up since I got a Saturn. And it seems to be the mailman where I live, basically the mailman knows, just like a lot of people, if you're out, what to do with your parcels and stuff. They must have had a new mailman, or mailwoman, mail person, mail them, whatever, because it's like, we can't deliver your parcel. I was like, oh my god, I got an email and everything, I had to go and pick up. But honestly, like 3 weeks it took me to get this fucking parcel. And I was like dreading it, because then I thought, I can't remember what CEX's policy is of taking games back, and I'm pretty sure it's 14 days. And I was like, ooh. So I did open this in my car, and that's why you get no CEX roulette today, because I already opened that and I'd already opened this in my car to make sure it was proper, because when I went to go and pick it up, I was in town and I thought, if it's wrong, then I'll just go straight to CEX. I'm not going to go home, film it, go back into town. I'm not faffing around. It's Bubble Bobble. And it's Bubble Bobble also featuring Rainbow Islands. Now it's technically 3 games in one, because it's the just basically simple ports, which I believe are from the arcade. I believe they are, but I don't know. I've not properly investigated. But I did a very quick video when I was ordering this, and I thought, I do want it because the portability of my console. Obviously the Sega Saturn is chunky bastard. But I was going to take it round to my mum's because my mum absolutely loves both of those games, and I was going to play with her. And I only had one controller, so basically I've got to wait for another controller to come. But I've got this game now, and I thought, well, it's cheap and it's cheerful type thing. Cheap and cheerful, you know the old saying. But it is complete. So I don't plan on making a habit of buying loads of games on the Sega Saturn that I already own on other consoles. I mean, when I got the Saturn, it came with Alien Trilogy, and it came with what's the other game? What's the other game I own on PS1? Alien Trilogy, and what the bloody hell does it come with? And this is still up there, by the way, because I've been playing it loads. I've been trying to beat my score. I've been messaging Ollie, but I've not been like at my here like for basically the better part of a week. I can't bloody remember what game it is. Oh, Wipeout, that's it. It's not there, it's because it's in my front room. I've been playing it. Yeah, and I thought, maybe we'll just keep them. Not really worth a lot, so whatever. But I got this anyway. So yeah, that cost me £20, and it's got a really weird, like bent. It must have had something heavy, and I think the indentation I can see is where you see like all the glue and stuff. Anyway, or whatever. You don't need to tell me that fucking story, do you? This guy, I was really like excited about, but also kind of clenched my teeth when I bought it because I paid actual cash for this. Now I actually paid the majority of cash for both of these as well, but I did have vouchers and stuff left over, and I kind of made it a rule for myself that I wouldn't buy stuff unless I had vouchers. But with selling a few bits and pieces and everything else, and this is a game I absolutely loved. I absolutely loved this game at the arcade. If it wasn't Street Fighter, if it wasn't Mortal Kombat, if it wasn't Metal Slug or Alien vs Predator, something like that, I was putting my money into this game. And when I saw it, I had to have it. I had to. And I was watching it, and then when it came up, I did a very quick double check on eBay of how much it goes for, and the amount that CX sell it for seems to be the very, very cheapest that it will go for on eBay. And I thought, if it's complete, I'll be happy. And in a way, I kind of mentally justified it to myself. Right, mate. Mentally justified it to myself. So I got Night Warriors, Darkstalkers Revenge, basically Darkstalkers. So again, an absolutely amazing fighting game, and this is like my, I don't want to say it's not a holy grail item, but it is a game that ever since I started collecting games when I was younger, like a young child, like as a very early teen, of realising that there's certain games that you just can't get on consoles, or you can't get them on consoles very easily. I mean, the console I had for a long time was a Mega Drive until I was about 12. The PS4 had been out for about, the PS1 had been out for about 3 to 4 years. I then got a PS1, and I was always nearly a generation behind. And when I got the PS1, obviously then naturally got the PS2, PS3, etc, etc. But I literally leapt from the Mega Drive to the PS1, and when I found out that you could get this on certain consoles, I knew that I had to have it. Anyway, getting all choked up. So yeah, the manual's there. It's a chunky ass manual as well. It is a beefy manual. So this doesn't close properly, which is so weird. It's such a weird case to pick for like these games. I mean, they must have been so flush back in the day, but it's not even like, I know that like you can see there's a little bit of, I mean, what would you call that? It's like gapage, bit of gapage there, you know. But yeah, it's in basically, with the case and everything, I would say it's basically about an 8 out of. It's a strong 7 to an 8 out of 10. There is some wear and everything else, but it's not sun faded. a slight bending on the spine, but the front cover is amazing, and the back cover's got a bit of sticker on it. There's been a sticker there at some point. You can tell by it's ever so slightly faded, ever so slightly. There's a sticker down there. Anyway, I'm just like really happy with it, and for spending £60, I mean, you got to be, haven't you? But yeah, I picked up both of those at the same time from the post office, because that didn't come either, which again I was like, for God's sake. So yeah, Darkstalkers and Bubble Bobble I had to pick up at the same time, and therefore I had to open them at the same time. Hence the reason why no CX roulette. I know that you're all so upset, but anyway. The next thing which I filmed, which I've had for a while, still not tested it though, sadly, is the Virtual Gun set, from or Virtual Cop set, whatever you want to say. It does have the game in there. It comes with this. It's like in a CD case, a bit like Japanese Sega Saturn. It's not Sega Saturn. Yeah, Sega Saturn or Dreamcast or whatever cases. Just a normal CD case. It had a slight crack in it, so I swapped it out because I've got CDs still, so I swapped it out. The gun's in there. Inside, it's vastly different to the outside of the box. It's all like in really perfect condition. This cost me £40, and it was from Hidden Chest Gaming. It was from Dana, and yeah, he sent that to me, no problem at all, no quibbles. Really happy, and super duper quick as well. It was originally from Curry's in Hull, and it was done in Picking Area 6 on the 2nd of the 4th, 1996. There was a sticker right there. So, Dana, mate, I know that he's not really #community friendly, but as in, I know that he doesn't watch like loads of videos and stuff like that, partially because he doesn't have the time, but what I mean is he's probably don't watch my videos, I should say. So, I mean, I'm a boring bastard. I just put out fucking pickups videos, and every so often I'll put out a different type of video. But anyway, thank you, Dana. Thank you, Dana. I'm well happy with that. I'm really happy with that. Because I used to play that in the arcade as well. The next couple of things I've got is a game shop called something. Can't remember what it's called. It's in Derby. Can't remember. I'll Google it after this and I'll put it up. You know, do my wah thing that I do. And basically, I had a load of crap to take in. Now, this is the majority of which CEX won't touch with a barge pole because they're picky bastards. And it's the type of stuff that you put on a car boot stool, basically. And what I mean by that is, it's like you've got unboxed Mega Drive games, unboxed Master System games, what else? Oh, unboxed Game Boy Advance games, of which the majority I took to CX and they were like, oh, we don't have it in the system, we don't sell this, or we'll give you 10p for this, or some bollocks like that. And I'm like, I'm not doing that, I'd rather just keep it. I had like a few DS cases, a DSi with no charger, but it did work. And when I took it there and said like, what do you want for all this? The only things of noteworthy, that are noteworthy, were probably I had Pokemon Snap that I won in the raffle that time, because I was just like, I'm never gonna play this. I ain't bothered. So Pokemon Snap boxed, N64, Streets of Rage 2 boxed but with no manual because I've already got it. Splatterhouse 2 boxed with manual, again because I had double of it. And Panzer Dragoon 2 on the Sega Saturn, and then two other Sega Saturn games, Virtua Fighter 2 and Command and Conquer, and the rest was just like there was quite a few Mega Drive games there, but like games like Gunship and a few other bits and pieces that I'm not bothered about. I'm never gonna play, like MiG-29, shit like that. Some of you may go, oh, it's a well decent game. Like, yeah, but it's not my type of game. Some people like really tried to convince me to keep Pokemon Snap. I ain't bothered. Like Panzer Dragoon 2, people rate the Panzer Dragoon Saga series. I ain't bothered. I'd rather get, I swapped that out basically you know, to replace them with this sort of thing. I didn't get them from CEX, but he ended up giving me a £135 credit for everything that was there, and for saying that the majority CEX won't take, I was more than happy with that. It's like, yeah, you take it, mate. So what I then swapped it for was Intrepid Izzy, which I've wanted for a long time. And when I was there with Retro Ram, I mean, Liam, you'll be like, yes, mate, I know what the shop is. When I was there with Liam, I said I wanted this game, but I was like, I'm not really desperate for it. And like, how often do I play my Dreamcast? This was £35, and then he charged me 30. He went and looked, and came back and goes, oh, it's £30, mate. I was like, whatever. Like, I must have missed something because I thought it was 35, but whatever. Sealed, homebrew Dreamcast game. And I also got Super Pro Protector Alien Rebels. Yeah, Alien Rebels, yeah. It is boxed, it is complete. They sold it for the exact same price that CEX sell it for. And it was in the cabinet, and yeah, there we go. So it's not 100% 10 out of 10 condition. It's probably a strong 8 out of 10. Only mainly because of the bends. It's got a few bends kind of all the way around, really. I actually might genuinely with this one day do a Tutti special and iron it out. But if I did that, I feel like I'd have to build up a couple of them to then do it and be like really bothered about it, sort of thing. When I can be arsed with stuff like that, I do do it. But anyway, Super Pro Protector on the SNES. And then I ended up keeping like 50 whatever odd pound, 56, 57 pound credit to go back again. I did tell him what my list was, which was, I can't fucking remember now, but I said, oh, he goes, yeah, we've had that in, this comes in every so often, you can email us with a list, and we can basically put you in like a reserve sort of thing, we can let you know when it's in. It's like wicked. So there we go. So basically, like CEX, but shitloads better, in essence. Then, of noteworthy mention, what's this going to be? Castlevania New Generation, right? I don't own this game. So how's this on my TV? Well, it's not so much of a big deal to most of you, but when you get it for fucking free, just because somebody's decided to be nice, that is why I've left this till last. Because Clint, Retro Rewind, the Master System Variants Collector Extraordinaire, has decided to send me not one but 2 cards for fucking free, man. He sent me a multi-cart, a Super Nintendo, which has got 101. I mean, already you've got on there fucking Sunset Riders, Wild Guns, Knights of the Round, Vampire's Kiss, Castlevania, Turtles in Time, which I do own, but you know, for ease, just whack on a cart sort of thing. So there's that one, and the Mega Drive one, which is 112 in one, man. 112 in one. I've been playing this a little bit, and when I say a little bit, I mean literally for about 20 minutes before I did this video, because I thought, if I don't get this video done, I'm not going to do it. He just sent it. He just said, "What's your address?" and sent it to me. I had probably the best reaction of opening that particular box out of everything I've ever gotten from CEX, because honestly, and he's like, oh, it's nothing major, like, don't get too excited. Like, mate, he knows how stingy I am. I mean, aside from that, he knows how stingy I am when it comes to buying stuff. Unless I really, really, really want whatever it is, I'm not forking out the money for it. But to get this and to get that, I've not even looked on this yet, but I'm really thankful. It's games that I don't have. I mean, there's Streets of Rage 3 on him, there's Castlevania, there's Rocket Knight 2, there's a few other games I can't even remember what's on there. There's a few like it's direct ports and stuff. So there's like Japanese. I put on Musha Aesta. Had Japanese writing come up. So oh, okay, so it's like traditional like multi-cart basically. But honestly, mate, I'm really, really, really chuffed and really, really happy. I was messaging him about it because he was like, "Have you got it yet? Have you got it yet?" Like he didn't, you know, he was really like, bless him. You could tell it was excitement. But I'm well happy. I'm really, really happy with what I've got this week, and I've got something on the way, of which, in fact, arrived today. Pinball Pinball Dreams for the Amiga. I haven't opened it all the way because it's not meant to be for me. The fucking dumbass seller sent me this and was like, oh, I'm really sorry, I think I've mixed up your order. Like, yeah, no shit. So, yeah, cheers for that. Anyway, so there we go. So I've definitely got obviously something else on the way. I may or may not do a multi-cart video. I did think about it straight away and I was like, I'm going to do that. But I thought, can I get away with being charismatic enough to do a bloody multi-cart video? I don't think so. I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty much assuming that everybody that watches me anyway already knows what a multi-cart is. So, in a way, it's a bit redundant, I feel. You know, a lot of people have emulators. I mean, like, people like fucking Eddie's got bloody multi-carts for everything, I think. With emulators, with this, with that, but still forks out money to collect the physical thing, which obviously that's what we're here for as well, mainly to collect physical items. But I feel like I'm getting a bit deep now. It's only a fucking pickups video, isn't it? Anyway, there we go. So I'm going to go and play some Castlevania and other bits and pieces, have my dinner, etc, etc. I've got a Bubble Bobble, look, over here. Got a Bubble Bobble in my Master System converter that I was playing. Some will be like, oh, sacrilege, meant to be playing on the Master System. No, not when I can really just whack it into my Mega Drive, which I much prefer with the Master System anyway. Anyway, we're getting into an argument. I'm not even talking to nobody. Right, I'm going to go now, so I'll see you in a bit.